Thank you for logging on to this broadcast of high school sports on WellsCountyVoice.com. Be sure to thank the sponsors you hear throughout the game and use their products and services, because without their support, this broadcast wouldn't be possible. This is the 10th year that WellsCountyVoice.com has been bringing you the finest in high school sports coverage, and we thank you for your continued support. Now, sit back and enjoy the game.
Welcome, Bluffton Lady Tiger fans, and welcome back to WellsCountyVoice.com. Scott Mentor, Marcus Morgan here tonight on the call as we have gotten this broadcast off with zero technical difficulties, Marcus.
Hey, I know. I'm excited about it. I was excited about last week, just holding up the camera, trying to talk. You know, it wasn't the...
We had busted cameras. Our scoreboard wasn't working right. We couldn't log in. We were on the phone.
But you know what? The girls won.
We
had a good NBA conversation. You know, it all ended well, I think.
The girls won big, 63-38. They even up their record at 2-2. We had a nice conversation with Alyssa and Grace after the game. Thanks for Coach for bringing them up. And they are ready to enter into above 500 territory as they get set to take on the 0-5 New Haven Bulldogs. Bulldogs are averaging 35 points per game. They are giving up over 60.
Wow.
62.4 points per game. Angola, Concordia, Woodland, Blackhawk, and Dwenger have all hung losses on them.
Wow. Well, I mean, Scott, if you look at this team just by warm-ups, they're not a very big team. They look very guard-oriented, and they're, you know, just not a very big team. So I think we've had an advantage rebounding, you know, kind of getting our bigs involved, and Jamie and Allison, I'm sorry. So we'd see them, hopefully we could see them have a dominant impact on the boards and getting inside and scoring at ease. So,
and if you missed last game's post-game interviews with the girls, it was one of those situations where I was really proud of Alyssa and Grace, because those seniors, after the third game, pulled their girls together, had a team-only meeting. And I mean, I meant to ask you while we were on there, have you ever had a team-only meeting where your seniors have called you together and say, okay, guys, we got to get it together?
I think I can remember, you know, having a Saturday's game, and we didn't particularly at shoot-around in the morning. We kind of coming off of a game on, I believe, we had on Friday and coming in Saturday and playing. We weren't particularly focused. We were kind of, our drills weren't crisp and on time, so we found ourselves down at half, and instead of the coaches coming in, I think our players and our leaders in Grant Pribble and Aaron Sturgeon and Colin Barker just kind of pulled us all together and said, hey, you know, I know we may be tired and not very focused, but we got to pull it together and come together and win this game, and we eventually pulled it out. And that's just, you know, the toughness and just having the Tiger pride and, you know, having those leaders.
So again, from a player perspective, how much more impactful, or is it more impactful, is that to come from your leaders of your team, the players that you're out on the court with, versus the coach coming in and giving that same talk?
Well, I think as players, as all of us, we know each other on a different levels than what our coaches would know us on, and we kind of can grab each other's attention just because of, you know, us being at the same age, and we're in the game, so we understand what we're doing wrong, and the coaches can only see it from their perspective, but we have the in-depth perception of what's going on and what's happening in between us. And in that group of my senior year, we were very close-knit. We still hang out, we still talk, so we're all really close now. So I understand how easy that was for, you know, our leaders to say, hey, let's pull it together and let's get this win.
So again, I think it's great those girls step up. They show some leadership, they show some maturity, they get their team wrapped around what is important on the floor, working together, and they have a nice win against North Miami. They've got a chance here to really punctuate that against a team who's struggling. And what you want to see here is to get out early and keep the pedal on.
Exactly.
You know, just don't give up, just dominate and give yourself a real sense of momentum going into sectional play. I mean, we've got South Adams coming up, Southern Wells coming up, both on the road, and you want to go into those games with some real momentum at your back and they've got a nice chance tonight to do that.
I definitely think we have that ability to do it tonight. Considering what we saw from, Grace and the rest of the girls gathering around her and her, getting the girls together and saying, hey, let's do this. I think we can get out to a fast start, maybe commit some turnovers in an open floor and get some easy lay-ins. Like I said, we have the size advantage tonight. So let's see if we dump it inside. I'm not really sure what they're going to play, considering I couldn't see what their JV was playing, so I kind of like to get an idea of what the varsity's going to play. So let's see if they come out, they zone us, or play us, man. So either way, I think we'll have the advantage.
Tigers are 2-2. They're putting down 50 points per game. They're giving up about 42.5. They opened up their season with a loss against Winchester. They bounced back with a win against Blackford. They fell against Mississinawa 57-49. That was really the game that kind of motivated the meeting of the seniors, with a team-only meeting with the seniors. And they bounced back with a big win against North Miami 63-38. New Haven tonight, again, they're 0-5. Highest point total so far is 44. Against Woodland, they've given up as high as 72 so far on the year. So see if Tigers can put up big numbers tonight against the Bulldogs. Just an announcement, we were planning on doing a boys game tomorrow, but that game has been moved. I'm not quite sure I know why. I'm not sure whether Eastbrook went far into football sectionals perhaps, and that kind of pushed their boys basketball schedule back. But regardless, that game will not be tomorrow, so our next game on the air will be Saturday, and it will be against Blackford. So Saturday here at home versus Blackford will be the next game on WellsCountyVoice.com. So thank you for joining us tonight. We're hoping for a clean broadcast. And we're getting ready for the national anthem. So due to copyright issues, we're going to have to break away during the anthem. So we'll be right back in a few minutes.
Kick off your weekend with some oven-hot pizza from Pizza Hut. You can get 2 medium 2-topping pizzas for only $5.99 each right now at your local Pizza Hut, located at 628 North Main Street in Bluffton. And nobody... Kick off your weekend with some oven-hot pizza from Pizza Hut. You can get 2 medium 2-topping pizzas for only $5.99 each right now at your local Pizza Hut, located at 628 North Main Street in Bluffton. And nobody out-pizzas the Hut. Throw in some wings, breadsticks, and cinnamon sticks, and you can please a crowd. Check out our deals and order online at pizzahut.com for a quick pickup. Pizza Hut, we've got you covered at the Hut. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Bluffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Bluffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-6313. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated. Quality first home improvements.
Okay, welcome back to WellsCountyVoice.com. Scott Mentzer, Marcus Morgan on the call for you tonight, as the 2-2 Tigers take on the 0-5 New Haven Bulldogs. And we will get the starting lineups here shortly.
Varsity girls basketball contest between the New Haven Lady Bulldogs and your Bluffton Lady Tigers. Here are the starting lineup for tonight's contest. First of the Lady Bulldogs, starting at guard, sophomore number 4, Shania Freeman.
Here's starting lineup for the Bulldogs: Shania Freeman,
Forward, sophomore number 20, Avarcia Nard.
Avarcia Nard, wearing number 20.
At guard, sophomore number 25, Savannah Weekly.
Number 25, Savannah Weekly.
And at forward, junior number 34, Eliza Bowers.
Number 34, Eliza Bowers.
Starting out the Lady Bulldog lineup at guard, sophomore number 35, Kayla Williams.
And Kayla Williams.
Lady Bulldogs are coached by Mr.
So again, Freeman, Nard, Weekly, Bowers, and Williams are the starters for New Haven. And here are your Lady Tigers.
And now let's get ready to roar for your Bluffton Lady Tigers. Starting in the guard, 5'6" senior number 21, Grace Miller. And guard, 5'8" senior number 23, Alyssa Burchett. At forward, 5'8" sophomore number 25, Emmy Boots. And guard, 5'8" senior number 32, Olivia King. Senior number 41, Allison Howard. The Lady Tigers are coached by Mr. Carl Brown.
As brought to you by Mr. Murray, the starting five for the Tigers: Grace Miller, Alyssa Burchett. Grace Miller, number 21, Alyssa Burchett, number 23, Olivia King, number 32, Emmy Boots, number 25, and Allison Powers, number 41. Those are your starters. And we are ready to play some basketball here at the Tiger Den. Opening tip will be handled by New Haven. Number 25 is Weekly, hands off to Freeman. Freeman tries baseline, cut off there, picks up her dribble, looking for some help. Bounce pass down low and up and in, the number 34.
See, Scott, we started off back-to-back in man coverage here. Good finish by Emmy.
Emmy answers back. We're tied at 2-2. Back comes New Haven. Weekly picks up her dribble, and that ball is going to get knocked into the backcourt off Bluffton. Freeman runs it down. She'll dribble in front of the Tiger bench. And right back to Bowers. And Bowers drops in another.
I think that's the idea there, Scott.
Well, backcourt pressure being put on by Weekly. And a little full court press by New Haven. Tigers will break. Olivia King will go coast to coast. Gets a little bit too far under the basket. And is going to get bailed out on a foul.
New Haven fouls on number 35, Kayla Williams at the line.
Kayla Williams
Olivia King.
with the foul. Olivia at the line. And just rolls out.
The distraction from New Haven's JV girls, I think, distracted her there.
Olivia's second is up and out. Bowers with the rebound. And back comes New Haven. And Bowers again underneath. They're going to have to shut that down.
Oh, yeah.
She's just camping on the block right now.
Well, the idea there, Scott, is not letting her get position underneath the basket where she can maybe push her farther underneath the basket or away from the basket, but she's getting great position there where she can see the side of the square and just lay it in. So our girls have to be aware of that and try to take that away from her, push her farther out.
Tiger turnover gives the ball back to New Haven. Williams holds.
Thought that dribble was a little high there, Scott.
And right back to Bowers, and she'll miss that shot. Ball loose on the floor. Williams comes away with it, back up, and no. Grace trying to come out of there.
I thought I heard a foul.
Yep, I think she's going to get fouled coming out of the pack.
New Haven fouls on number 20,
Varsia Nard on the foul. (6-2) early. Bulldogs up. King on the run. Gets it off the boots. Emmy can't get it to roll down. Weekly in front of the Tiger bench. Steps on the sideline. Turns it over.
And I think the idea of what they're trying to do, New Haven, is kind of work the baseline and dump it over to number 34 there for New Haven so she can just lay it right in.
Tigers breaking this press easily. It'll be off New Haven. Grace will inbound. Boots, good.
Nice little action there on the inbounds.
And he's got all 4 Tiger buckets. Williams now handles. This is Freeman. Miller on her. Nard picks up her dribble, looks, still looking. Gets it to Bowers in the corner. She picks up her dribble. And a Tiger foul. And I'll tell you what, the handles on the New Haven girls don't look real rock solid.
Exactly. And, you know, I'm expecting the Tigers to get kind of in them and force them to kind of clean that up or just take it from them.
Olivia King picks up the foul. Nard's first shot is a little bit too hard off the back iron. Jamie Myers checks in. Merle Frank checks in. Nard's second.
The crowd's wild tonight, Scott.
They are. I like it.
Yeah. Good idea there.
Weekly with the rebound. Frank on her. Freeman between the circles. Under 5 to go here in the first. And Jamie Myers is going to pick up the foul. And right now the Tigers have not found an answer to Eliza Bowers. Elena Kitt comes in. Tigers are going to get a little smaller here.
Good job by Grace. Good job by Grace.
Which direction are they going here?
They're going to run. It's Bluffton's ball.
Nice
Good
job
by Grace. And if you can see, Scott, how physical New Haven is trying to get into their sets. You know, they're not letting the Tigers get in between them, and that little action they like to do is what they call a stack in order for them to get the inbounds in.
Nice Amy gives it up to Jamie. Nice Jamie pass. Is fouled, and she'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Sometimes even in football, they like to say it a lot, but even in basketball, when you see one of the Tigers here driving, you just kind of got to sit in the soft spot and be there for the lay-in. That's what Jamie did right there very well.
Bluffton 0 for 3 from the line right now. That is the difference, as they are down by 3. Jamie gets that one to go. One bucket lead for New Haven.
That's not a smart pass there, Scott.
Emmy gets her hands on it. She'll back it up. I'd like to see Grace take her off the dribble.
Yep. Great steal there. Great job.
Williams for 2. Emmy baseline drive. Kind of an awkward reverse layup, and Tigers will retain possession.
And New Haven's not doing anything too complicated on defense, so I think we should just keep it simple as well. Get it past half court, get it to Grace, and get in our sets. And we just, we're not down, by much. The game just now started. Let's get in our sets early, run a little time off the clock, and just move the ball. Get the easy buckets. I think we're trying to do too much.
Halfway through the first. Boots hands off to Frank, and another traveling ball. Yep. Good call.
And again, I don't think I like Amy at the top of the key kind of orchestrating things. I think I want to see Grace there, and we're trying to get the ball into to Amy, not Grace.
This is Nard. Williams to Freeman. Grace on her, 3:37 to go in the first. Nice defensive work by Jamie.
We don't need to rush here. That's what happens when we rush, Scott.
Nice block by Merrill. Now we're going to get a backcourt foul called against New Haven.
We need to take our time. That last possession when Maryland had the ball, they weren't pressing. They weren't applying the pressure in the backcourt. So we need to take our time, get it up. It's 5-9.
King in for Frank. And King will inbound. Foul on Bowers. It's her second. We're going to have to sit her. London Lee will check in. Boots gets tied up in the paint. That was almost a legitimate held ball.
Yeah.
3:06 to go. Tigers really yet to get anything going. Down by 4. They find Myers. Myers has 3. Lead down to 2. And a steal by Miller.
All the way. That's a great job.
That's exactly what you want to do.
You got to force them to play defense.
Freeman's going to pick up her first.
This is a shooting here, Scott?
Oh, it's got, they called that on the floor? Wow.
You know, I played Y League this summer/winter, Scott, and every time I drove to the basket and I attempted a shot, they always called it on the floor. Now I see how Grace feels.
Emmy cut off. Hands off to King. King dumps it down to Myers. Oh, Jamie can't finish. This is Norfleet, number 3. Williams in the paint. No. Nice rebound by Boots.
Scott, we're getting sloppy.
Kit. Myers stops, pops, no. King, back up, got it. And we are tied at 9. 2 minutes. 2 minutes to go in the first. Tigers on a little bit of a run. Burchett and Barger getting set to check in. Nard to the corner. To Williams. Boots on her. This is Norfleet. Got it. And we're going to get a blocking foul. That is going to put Bluffton in the bonus. So Bluffton shooting foul shots at the 131 mark here in the first. Burchett and Barger in.
At the line for the Lady Tigers, number 32, Olivia May.
You know, we break that press, Marcus, and then once we cross the timeline, I'd rather see us pull it back out and set up.
Exactly. I mean, Scott, you got 8 seconds to do that. I think we're rushing, and once we do, break the press, we run into a double team over here in the corner, and then we're in trouble. We seem to turn the ball over once we do that. So I think we should take our time. Grace passes the ball in. Once she passes it in, get it back to her because she's the best bet for us to break the press.
This is Norfleet. She'll get double teamed in the corner.
Yep. It's the right idea there.
And we're going to Bluffton foul here. Only the third foul on Bluffton.
Number 21, Grace Miller.
It's Grace's first. Weekly will inbound. Zoe doing a nice job cutting out the baseline off. And Grace with a nice move to get to the hole. Whoop! And the harm.
Great move. And Scott, I think she looked a little bit like James Harden. Took it the whole way with our left hand, little Euro step. Laid it in.
A little Euro step.
In the foul. Great job by Grace.
First lead of the night for the Lady Tigers. Miller to the line. Trying to make it a 3-point lead. Gets it to go. Tigers starting to heat up from the line
Great
now.
Job. Good job, Alyssa. Good hustle. Oh, and she takes it out of the way.
14-13, under a minute to go here in the first. Burchett drives last. Oh, good cut, but let her just a little bit too much.
It's a good idea. Nice back cut by Grace. Just it's a bad pass there by Alyssa.
See if New Haven slows it down here. And a near steal by Kit. Off the glass, no good. Kit with the rebound. Burchett. Oh, that's going to be a charge. As soon as you put your arm up like that, it's almost always going to be caught on you.
I think that was just a reaction there. She came right up into a defender, so reaction is put your hand out.
Good hands by the Tigers. 13 seconds to go. Gotta go. Miller to Kit, and she can't save it. Tigers getting a little sloppy, gave that one away. Bluffton holding on to a 1-point lead. Coach is going to backcourt press here, try to burn the last 5 seconds. Okay, got time, get it off. No, she doesn't get it off. She should have just popped from there at the end of the first quarter. Tigers 14, New Haven 13. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
Are you taking the first step towards a healthier you? Or are you just tired of the same workout? From beginners to fitness veterans, the Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is the place for you. We offer a full range of workout equipment, personal trainers, certified instructors, a full line of classes, an indoor pool, and so much more. Have peace of mind when you work out with childcare available. The Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is so much more. Join today. Visit fwymca.org.
Every team knows that the three-point play can be a winning move. That's why State Farm and me, Kevin Beatty, and my team are here to help you go for three by combining your home, auto, and life insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go for the win and score savings by combining your home, auto, and life. It's just another way we're here to help things go right. So call me, State Farm Agent Kevin Beatty, at 824-1928. It's a great call that saves you time and money.
We head to the second. Bowers, who leads New Haven in scoring with 6, still on the bench with 2 fouls.
And Scott, Coach Grau had a legitimate time to for actual timeout. Let's see if we can clean up some of those mistakes we were making in the half court.
And we're going to foul here against Nard. And again, Tigers in bonus. When you're in bonus so early like this, Marcus, does that impact how you want to play your offense?
Oh, yeah, I think you want to be more aggressive. You have bonus with 7 minutes to go in the second quarter. You want to be aggressive and force them to play with their hands back or, foul you. And you want to capitalize on these free throws here to extend the lead. And Grace does just that.
Makes the front end of the 1-and-1. 15-13. Tigers' biggest lead has been 3. Grace will try to match that. She does. She's got 5, 3 for 3 from the line. 16-13. Near steal, but a kick ball is going to be called.
Alyssa's so active defensively with her hands. She made a great steal down there and then hustled back into the play.
And Miller with a near steal.
There's a legitimate jump. There's a legitimate jump, Scott.
I still would give him a chance to rip it away.
Yeah. Usually it's just like, if 2 girls breathe on the ball at the same time, they're blowing the whistle.
King with the reverse, yes. Olivia's got 6. Tigers stretch their lead to 5. And a steal by Powers. King crosses the timeline, gets it down to Allison. Allison converts.
And I think Coach Grau saw that play from a mile away because he's telling her to run with your head up. Great job. Coach Grau is excited.
Timeout, Bulldogs. We'll be back.
Every team knows that a 3-point play can be a winning move. That's why State Farm and me, Kevin Beatty, and my team are here to help you go for 3 by combining your home, auto, and life insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go for the win and score savings by combining your home, auto, and life. It's just another way we're here to help things go right. So call me, State Farm Agent Kevin Beatty, at 824-1928. It's a great call that saves you time and money.
Lady Tigers have opened up a 7-point lead here at 7:07 in the second. The next New Haven foul will put Bluffton in double bonus. Leading scorer for the Tigers, Olivia King, with 6. Grace Miller with 5. On the floor for Bluffton, it's Powers, Miller, King, Burchett, and Boots, their starting 5. New Haven will answer with Weekly, Nard, Felicia Carney is checked in, Freeman, and Williams.
Let's see how New Haven wants to capitalize on the mistakes and turnovers they made to start the second.
Well, I like this because I don't think their guards handle the ball very well, so pressure on it is a bonus. That's going to be foul number 10.
A nice and
yeah, she didn't make it.
Oh, she didn't make it. Wow.
No. It's Williams second. Burchett to the line. Alyssa is in the book. Burchett's second coming up. And off the mark. 21-13.
Oh, great job.
Yeah, nice job. Alyssa steps in front. Outlet pass to Emmy is going to be a little bit too long for her to convert. She'll have to, and she moved her pivot.
And Scott, I don't know if you've noticed the impact Alyssa's had defensively. She has, 2 or 3 steals? She's doing a great job defensively. Scott, I think for New Haven, their most capable ball handler is, I think, their tallest girl.
Yeah,
in the
Williams.
right
I think Williams is their most capable ball handler. Tie up. Possession arrow favors New Haven. Sam Meyer checks in. Grace will get a breather.
Well deserved. Good take inside.
Yeah, Williams in the paint.
She does a great job of getting back to her left hand.
Ends the Bluffton run. Boots.
Yes, good
got it.
move.
Emmy Boots has 6.
And that's not the that's not the first time we've seen her take it from, the 3-point line and drive it into the hole.
Nice steal by Liz. She's got Emmy.
She'll
Takes
take
it
on her-
herself.
Yep.
Goes back up with a hoop. And the harm. Weekly with the foul. She'll exit. London Lee checks in. Miller will return. Kit will return. Emmy trying to convert the 3-point play.
And Scott, Coach Grow's done a great job of preserving his girls, either for the second half or for the next game, because you've seen him go deep into his bench, with his guards and mixing up Jamie and Allison, Allison, I'm sorry. Keep those girls fresh in the minutes,
Oh, a near 5-second call. Loose ball picked up by Powers.
Turnover.
Looking for a guard and threw it away.
Oh, she can't finish.
Tigers are going to bail out Nard. Allison picks up her first, team's 5th. Nard to the line. Jamie Myers will come in for Powers. 26-15. Bluffton has held New Haven to 2 points so far in the quarter. Oh, there's a push in the back. No call. Get it in the hands of Miller. Miller hands off the Boots. Here's Grace. Miller top of the key, thought about it, pulled it back. Fires the long 3, no.
I think the crowd had a lot to do with that shot there, Scott. Great steal, great job.
.433 to go. Grace looking for the backdoor cut, and Jamie was going the other direction. That play looks there.
Yeah.
Tigers just haven't been in sync.
Oh, she better get it past here, Scott.
Good hands by Bluffton. Picked back up by New Haven. Freeman fires a 3, misses everything.
They're going to get Grace because she was on the line when she touched the ball. Good hustle there by Grace.
King for Sam Meyer.
Nice shot.
Outside shot by London Lee.
And that's very makeable, Scott, once you catch it wide open, don't you think?
I don't think anybody was expecting her to fire that up.
No.
Oh, near over and back to get it to Emmy.
Head up.
Take
here.
it right to her. Got it. Full contact, no call. Emmy has 11. New Haven turnover, and Bowers will now return. All right, now if I'm Bluffton, I go right at Bowers.
Oh, yeah.
She's got 2. You're in double bonus. We really haven't taken advantage of that double bonus. We had it at the 7-minute mark. Oh, man. A lot of contact dribbling down the court.
And let's see if New Haven can find an objective here on offense.
I'll watch for them to go right back to Bowers. No, Nard's going to take it herself. Rims out.
Yeah.
Sometimes we forget that Emmy's just a sophomore.
Yeah.
But her handle really isn't very tight yet. It'll get better. 3 minutes. 3 minutes to go. Grace, nice backdoor cut, got it.
Good play.
See, that's what patience on the offensive side will get you.
I agree, and that's just simple, Scott. Simple action there. The defender's playing 2. If the defender is smothering you, you back cut him. That's the best way to do it.
Tigers are just getting killed on the block. It's Olivia's second. Nard has 3. She's 1 for 4 from the line, but gets this one. Hit in for King. Two of 2 for Nard. Picked.
Nice steal.
New Haven has cut it to single digits. Almost another giveaway. New Haven on a little bit of a run here. And Tigers turn it over again. Freeman's 3 is off.
Good rebound by Jamie. Needs to be strong with it here.
And a Tiger foul is it's Grace's second.
What I'd like to see Jamie, whenever she gets that rebound, is hold it high above her head, you know, pivot her way through it, and if everybody else who wants to rebound wants to smack and grab at her, then she'd end up at the line down here, but instead she brought the ball down, so they swat at it and they hit it, and she ends up turning it over, trying to pass it. Wow.
Williams gets her own rebound and lays it in.
Communication, Scott. I got ball. I got shooter, I mean.
Just like that, the lead is down to 5. 30-25, under 2 to go.
Nice pass.
Emmy almost single-handedly.
You see, Scott, we do so much better once we get it past the timeline, and then we set up our offense.
Yep, absolutely.
Instead of trying to race it down court and make some type of awkward pass.
Well, we've gotten picked from behind, too, doing that as well.
Yep.
1:25 left in the half. Weekly.
Oh, so close there by Amy.
Long three, not close.
Great job by Jamie. Hey, it works in our favor this time, Scott.
Checking into the New Haven line, number 33, London Lane. Also checking in for New Haven, number 3, Rayshawn North.
Burchett crosses the timeline. There again, I'd rather see her cross that timeline and just pull it back and set up the offense.
We can't put ourselves in positions to be double teamed. That's what happened right there. She ran to the smallest part of the court, and that's going to be the best way to double team a player who has the ball because they don't have much maneuver room in terms of a pivot or just their view of the court.
And see there on that inbound play, Marcus, we throw it into the corner.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Rather than trying to move it back up to the top. She's hit this three before, but that one's way long. This is Bowers returning. Just what she did in the first quarter.
Yep. And the best way to defend her is push her farther out away from the basket and play with your hands up. It's not a smart foul there, Scott. But I mean, the way New Haven's been shooting from the line.
Boots is first. New Haven now in the bonus. Williams has 8. Can make it a single possession game, and she does. Frank crosses the timeline.
One
Hit
shot
the Burchett.
here.
All right, here we go.
Play for one shot here. Yep, there's the shot.
Got it. Contact, but no call. But nicely executed by Bluffton. 0.4 seconds to go.
Emmy's playing well, isn't she, Scott?
Oh, she's got 2, 4, 6. She's got 11 in the quarter, 15 overall. And at the end of the first half, Bluffton 34, New Haven 29. We will take a break and be right back.
Welcome to the new Heidi Automotive Group. We have a brand new state-of-the-art facility. Now you can shop for a new Chevrolet, Buick, Dodge, Ram, Jeep, or Chrysler at the same location right here in Bluffton, Indiana. We have a huge selection of pre-owned cars, trucks, vans, and crossovers. We focus on quality, and that is why we certify our pre-owned inventory so you get more warranty, free maintenance, and peace of mind. Don't worry about your credit. We have financing options for everyone. Heidi Automotive Group, a new look, but old-fashioned integrity.
Indiana Physical Therapy is your trusted choice in Northern Indiana. For 30 years, we have treated all walks of life, from peewees to professionals and Olympians and everyone in between. As a patient, you can schedule at any of our 17 conveniently located clinics without a doctor's order, and we will communicate with your physician throughout your treatment. IPT is a cost-effective therapy provider who accepts all insurance plans. We offer the highest credentialed and most reputable staff in the area. We're open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and can schedule you the same day you call. You can find one of our 17 Indiana Physical Therapy locations near you. Choose IPT to get you back to work, life, and play today. Celebrating 30 years in business, Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice for physical therapy. Call 260-209-2464 or visit indianapt.com.
Costly misconceptions about collision repair, brought to you by Lauren's Body Shop.
The insurance representative said you have to obtain multiple estimates.
False. There is no law requiring you get more than one estimate. With multiple estimates in your hand, they will most likely pick the cheapest one, which is often the most incomplete estimate.
In business since 1951, Lauren's Body Shop on East Dustman Road specializes in insurance collision repair, offers free estimates, and an outstanding limited lifetime warranty. Visit laurensbodyshop.com.
Welcome back to WellsCountyVoice.com. Tigers up by 5, 34-29. They had a double-digit lead early in the third as they came out in the start of the third and really had a nice run. But it's been kind of an uneven game for Bluffton, Marcus. You know, they started off slow. They finally kind of got their rhythm, but then they started really not taking care of the ball, either offensively or defensively. So, I don't know, going into halftime, what's your thoughts?
Well, you can see, you know, like you said, they started the game off slow, kind of got into a rhythm, bumped it up to a double-digit lead, and then they kind of, I think they got a little careless in terms of, you know, I didn't think it was the right decision in terms of passing the ball into Emmy and having her run it down the court. I think you pass it in. Grace passed the ball and you get it back to her, then you take your time. You have 8 seconds to get it down the court. If you get double teamed here, you fill in the gaps and you pass it until you pass the timeline and then you set up your offense. I don't think we saw a couple times where they set up in their box formation and they tried to get the back cut and then there was a pass that was out too far or it just wasn't there yet. But I think in the second half I want to see more execution in terms of, you know, in the half-court set, getting it past the timeline and executing more in the half-court set because that's how we're going to turn this lead back into a double-digit lead, or we're going to extend this lead, or we're going to keep the lead. Yeah, but I think we got a little careless. I think we need to screen better for the ladies we're trying to pass the ball into and just be smarter with our passes in terms of, you know, trying to get it past the timeline.
Yeah, move that camera to the floor. There you go.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Yeah, all good comments, Marcus. I agree wholeheartedly. Let's look at some halftime scoring for New Haven. Rayshawn Norfleet with 2. London Lee hit a 3-ball. She's got 3. Avarcia Nard was 7. 3 in the first, 4 in the second. Eliza Bowers, 8. She had 6 in the first, 2 in the second. She sat for a long period of time after picking up a couple of fouls. And leading the way is number 35, Kayla Williams, with 9, 2 in the first, 7 in the second. They were 0 for 1 from the line in the first. They were 2, 4, 6, 7. 5 for 7 from the line in the second. They were 5 for 8 overall. For the Tigers, Alyssa Burchett has a free throw for 1. Allison Powers with a bucket in the second for 2. Jamie Myers with a free throw and a field goal for 3. Grace Miller with 5, and leading the way for the Tigers is Emmy Boots. 4 in the first, 11 in the second, 15 overall. Tigers 14 in the first, 20 in the second, 34 here at half. They shot 7 times from the line in the first. They made 4 in the second. And again, they had double bonus going into the second, and they actually attempted fewer free throws in the second quarter than they did in the first quarter. shooting 5 times, making 3. They are 7 for 12 from the line. New Haven came into this game averaging 35 points per game. They are at 29 right now here at halftime.
And yet, Scott, I've yet to see, like I said earlier, what the objective is for them offensively. I think what I've seen is if you have an open shot, take it. I haven't seen much ball movement. Earlier in the game, we did about 2 minutes into the game, we saw them try to get to the baseline, dump it down to number 34, I believe.
Bowers,
I'm sorry. And see if she can get it in a hole. And she did a great job doing it until she got into foul trouble. And then we just kind of saw a stagnant offense where, you know, they get a rebound or they get it past half court and just one person tried to take it and score it. I think we need to see more of them pass the ball because they're still well into this game, Scott. They still have plenty of time to come in, you know, and you know, get a win here on the road. But I think you need to see more passing and trying to get the Tigers defense to rotate and shift. I think they're just playing them straight up and making them make a bad decision or just making them commit a turnover. And I need to see more from New Haven and passing it, you know, and trying to get a rotation of a defense here.
Well, I think you made the comment that the most effective, efficient ball handler is really their big Kayla Williams.
Exactly.
And she did handle the ball a lot. And when somebody else is handling that ball, I'd really like to see a lot of pressure on those ball handlers. Because I don't think they've got a lot of handle, and I think we picked their pockets a couple of times, and Coach went into a little bit of pressure kind of mid-court there early in the second, and it was effective, but he went away from it.
And we can do that, but we need to, you know when to swipe at the ball and know when to keep our hands back and not foul. I think a lot of times we see that they're not very good ball handlers, but sometimes it's hard to steal a basketball from a person who's not very good at ball handling because you miss, you hit their hand, and then they're at the line shooting, or, you know, you get your team into the bonus that way. So we need to be smart whenever we go to steal the ball and just, you know, applying pressure on a bad ball handler can make them turn the ball over as well. So let's try that, you know, and see what happens.
Up by 5, 34-29. Again, a reminder, boys were scheduled to play tomorrow. That game has been moved into January sometime, right around the ACAC tournament time frame. So the boys will not start their season until Saturday. And you know what's great about that Saturday game?
What's that?
Is that I was supposed to go to a wedding, and now I don't have to because I got a basketball game to call.
Right?
I mean, how brilliant is that?
I mean, how do you weigh that? Wedding, basketball game, I think hoops, right?
Yeah, how do you weigh it? Easily.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not difficult at all.
I have to.
No. For our friends who are getting married, look, God bless you. But, hey, you know, duty calls.
Exactly, right?
I got a game to call. What else can you do? 34-29, both teams are out on the floor. Emmy Boots leading the way.
3 by King. Oh, just missed. Greg Grayson there with a rebound.
Burchett for 3. Long ball by Burchett.
You know, that all was set up by Grace's offensive rebound and kick back out. Oh, that's easy, Scott. Offensive rebound by New Haven. Good hustle there by Alyssa. And as a defender, when they're trying to do that stack play off the inbounds, that's so confusing because they just spread out. You got to find your man after that. Emmy all the way.
Nicely done. A finish by Boots.
She's done a great job finishing around the rim today.
Tigers again with an early quarter start have pushed the lead up to 10. (43-33). Bowers knocks it away. Tigers will retain possession, 5:21 to go here in the third.
Good job.
That is her fourth, I believe. It is. And they will get her out.
That's big for New Haven. There's that capable ball handler that they will miss. Got Allison on the block out there. Just a little bit too aggressive. Good idea.
That's her third.
Yep.
As Jamie Myers will come in. Well, with Williams on the bench, it's going to be interesting to see how efficient this New Haven team is going to be. They'll go down to Bowers. And Jamie is going to commit the foul. Freeman will inbound.
Good job. You're going to go right back to that stack motion.
Throw it up top. Weekly somehow keeps her dribble. Gets it back. Puts it back up and in. Her first bucket.
Yep.
And that foul is going to go against Bowers. That'll be her third. Lee will check in. Bowers will sit down. So now Bowers and Williams both on the bench.
Got to look for something better there if you're Alyssa.
It should be Bluffton basketball. It is. Out of bounds, stays with New Haven. I don't know what the turnover number is for Bluffton, but it's not going to be a number coaches is happy with. 4:19 to go. Bluffton up by 8.
And I'm sure once our girls here, they're not going to be happy with it either.
5-second call. Nice job.
Good defense there by the Tigers.
And part of that is because Williams is on the bench.
Yeah.
They don't have that tall ball handler to get the ball to. And Bluffton's going to throw it away again.
If I'm New Haven, it doesn't matter. I'm just sticking with the stack motion here underneath my basket, you know. Throw it in.
There you go.
We've seen her go all the way all night tonight.
I think she's gotten some contact a couple of times and no calls coming. Lead is 10 again.
She's such a tough player. She can finish under all the duress and contact there.
Weekly from the outside, no. Burchett trying to track it down. She's going to step on the sideline. It'll stay with the Bulldogs.
I think she should have let it go. I think it would have been Tigers' ball in the first place.
3:39 to go in the third. Merle Frank in for Burchett. Coach using the whole bench tonight.
Nice pass.
Ball is all over the place. You know who's been pretty quiet tonight, Marcus?
Who's that?
Is Grace.
Yeah, I thought defensively she's made an impact, but offensively, you put up 41 points without Grace. I mean, your team's doing pretty well, I think. Should be Bluffton's ball there. But yeah, I agree. She's been quiet offensively.
Frank will inbound. They'll get it to Grace.
Good job.
Elena Kitts is in the book. New Haven with the timeout. We'll be right back.
Are you taking the first step towards a healthier you? Or are you just tired of the same workout? From beginners to fitness veterans, the Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is the place for you. We offer a full range of workout equipment, personal trainers, certified instructors, a full line of classes, an indoor pool, and so much more. Have peace of mind when you work out with childcare available. The Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is so much more. Join today. Visit fwymca.org.
Welcome back to WellsCountyVoice.com. Lead is a dozen. Emmy Boots with 19. Olivia King with 10. Eliza Bowers leads New Haven with 10. They've held New Haven so far to 6 in the quarter.
Scott, it just seems so easy. You know, it just comes easy for Emmy to put the ball in the hole sometimes, and 20 points is almost nothing to her. Gotta think about it. She's been on the floor playing minutes like this since she was a freshman.
Oh yeah,
so.
I know. It seems like we've seen so much of her,
exactly.
and she's only a sophomore.
Good job.
So there we go. Double teaming the ball handler pays dividends, but New Haven gets it back.
Yeah.
That is Freeman's first bucket.
And coach is kind of yelling at Grace, what are we in? I think once you get it past half court, you know, that's when you start directing traffic. I'm not really sure where Grace was going with the ball there.
Nard with her third will head to the bench. It's New Haven's fourth foul in the second half.
Nice pass.
See, Jamie a little bit too far under the basket, but well executed. It's Jamie's third, team's fourth. Barger and King enter. Everybody has touched the floor for Bluffton.
Yeah.
Freeman floater off the side of the backboard. And we're going to get a foul on New Haven. Weekly's second, team's fifth. Nice screen by Barger. Nice job by Zoe. And a foul by Weekly. That's going to be her third.
Easy rebound there by Zoe. She just kind of stood there and grabbed it.
The nice job is she didn't bring the ball down. She kept it up high. Kit will inbound. A dangerous pass. They find Boots, and she's hammered. It's Carney.
You know, Scott, one of us says great, one of us says dangerous. You know, the pass just missed the defender's hands and right into Emmy's hands, and she drives down for a layup.
Bowers coming back in after the free throw. Boots to the line. She's got 21.
The thing I like about Kit here is whenever she passes it with force and a little power. And I think, you know, as a coach, you always teach whenever you make a bounce pass or a chest pass, pass it with a little aggression just so you're not lofting it into the defender's hands. And I think every time she passes the ball, she does a great job of that.
Second one coming for Emmy. And she'll be 1 of 2. Bowers with the rebound.
Good job by the Tigers.
Raven will turn it over, stepping on the end line. 1:06 to go. 13-point lead for Bluffton. King with the turnaround. Got it. Olivia's got 12.
Good for a legal screen there.
It's going to put Bluffton in the bonus. There we go. You can hear Coach yelling, hold up. Alyssa backs it up. Boots to Kit. Dumps it off to Frank. Over to King. Clear path to the basket, and she'll be fouled. Norfleet's third, team's 9th. King. (53-37). Two of 2 for Olivia. Nicely done. Turnaround jumpers off. Offensive board by Lee is up and in.
Good job there by New Haven. I'm always a fan if you call something there, Scott. Never always know when a ref doesn't call anything whenever a player bolts right into another one falls.
At the end of the third, Tigers extend their lead 54-39. We'll be back.
Are you looking for a wholesome place for your 7th grader to be active and meet new friends? Then bring your student to a YMCA in Allen, Whitley, or Wells County for a free YMCA membership. At the Y, we help kids develop to their fullest potential through achievement, belonging, and character development, all while having a great time. We offer a free Y membership to 7th graders during a time when they can benefit most. Just bring proof of residency and 7th grade status with you to sign up. We can't wait to meet you at the Y.
Kick off your weekend with some oven-hot pizza from Pizza Hut. You can get 2 medium 2-topping pizzas for only $5.99 each right now at your local Pizza Hut, located at 628 North Main Street in Bluffton. And nobody out-pizzas the Hut. Throw in some wings, breadsticks, and cinnamon sticks, and you can please a crowd. Check out our deals and order online at pizzahut.com for a quick pickup. Pizza Hut, we've got you covered at the Hut.
8 minutes of basketball left to go. Tigers up by 15, 54-39. Coach Corral will send his starting 5 out onto the floor. Coach Ross will answer with Norfleet, Freeman, Bowers, Carney, and Williams. Williams playing with 4. And the held ball. We'll send it back Bluffton's direction.
Scott, I think I'm starting to lean again.
Well, quit that. Don't do that anymore. Allison's second bucket.
Maybe not. I think that's me hallucinating.
We don't want any rumors starting up here that you're hallucinating during the game.
That wouldn't be good.
Loose ball, a held ball. This one will go to New Haven. (56-39). Nice
job. That's a good move there, Scott.
And a Bluffton foul. Kayla Williams, she's only a sophomore. She's going to be a good-looking ball player for the next 2 years.
I agree.
That is Allison's 4th. Jamie will replace her. Now, the Tigers going to be a little bit of a size disadvantage right now with Bowers and Williams both out on the floor and Allison on the bench.
Yep, it's going to take a collective effort to rebound the basketball here.
And there's Williams.
Yep, it's a good move.
Tigers working their offense. Livia with the floater. No. Tiger basketball. You know, and what you've got here, you've got New Haven sitting with 9 fouls, so they can't be real aggressive defensively. Williams and Bowers both in big foul trouble. Yeah. So you've got time just to work the clock. And there's Alyssa putting her arm up again. See if they're going to call her with the offensive foul. Yep. And they do. You can't put your arm up like that. Even if you're not the one making contact, they're going to call you every time. (56-41), 6:30 to go. Nice hands by Alyssa. Got to get up to her. Yep. Nicely done. Getting too far under the basket. Not able to finish. And King is going to foul Freeman, bumping her along the way. Now the Tigers starting to rack up some fouls. It's King's 3rd. Merrill Franken. New Haven in bonus. Freeman to the line. Frank with the rebound, picks up her dribble. They get it in the hands of King. Or no, Miller, I'm sorry. Grace with the drive. Her first point since the second, only her second field goal.
She just kept pursuing the basket there, Scott. She didn't stop.
Nice job by Jamie.
Checking into the New Haven lineup, number 3, Rayshawn Northleaf.
Great job.
Emmy stepping in front. And a New Haven foul. That will send Grace to the line, shooting 2.
New Haven fouls number 4, Shania Freeman.
Freeman's third, but team's 10th.
Tigers, Grace Miller.
Grace was 7. Her third trip to the line, she's perfect so far. She will stay that way. Grace to make it 60. Does.
2 solid free throws there, Scott.
Yeah, you like to see free throws made down the stretch.
Exactly.
Good rebound by Olivia. I don't know that she had to pick up that dribble.
Timeout, Lady Tigers.
First Tigers timeout of the ball game. We'll take a quick break.
Costly misconceptions about collision repair. Brought to you by Lauren's Body Shop.
All repair shops are basically the same.
False. There are substantial differences among repair shops. Some have made large investments in equipment and training. Others have not. Always do your homework when selecting a repair facility.
In business since 1951, Lauren's Body Shop on East Dustman Road specializes in insurance collision repair, offers free estimates, and an outstanding limited lifetime warranty. Visit lawrensbodyshop.com.
Welcome back to WellsCountyVoice.com. Scott Mentzer, Marcus Morgan on the call for you tonight. Tigers up by 19 right now, looking to go above 500.
It's looking that way, Scott.
It is looking that way. South Adams and Southern Wells coming up next for the Lady Tigers, both on the road. We will not be able to go to South Adams, but Jeff Crasium, I believe, is going to call the Southern Wells game for us at the Raider Dome. Norfleet's going to be fouled.
On the shot?
Yep. Frank with the foul, her first. Norfleet had a bucket in the first, has not scored since. Misses both here. See, now I'd be content to pound some air out of the basketball, burn some clock, make them play defense.
Oh.
Merrill Frank with a bucket.
And if you're New Haven, I know this game is out of reach, but you want to get as close as you can, you got to move.
Williams with the miss.
Blue Haven fouls on number 3, Rayshawn Northfleet. Line for the Lady Tigers, Jamie Myers.
Jamie Myers to the line. Norfleet picks up her 4th. Jamie misses her first. She's not scored since the first. She's got 3. One and 2 for Jamie.
Nice finish.
London Lady. Timeout, Lady Tigers.
Timeout, Bluffton. They don't have the player stats up on the scoreboard tonight. I'm a little surprised that they don't have the Bowers girl out on the floor.
Yeah.
She only has 3 fouls. And it seems like having her in there with Williams, who's playing with 4, would be of benefit.
That's
King
great.
with the running layup. No. Frank with the rebound. Now pull it out. There you go. Get it in the hands of Grace. Force her to come up and defend. Outside 3 doesn't fall, and
I'm not sure Coach was happy about that shot.
No, I think he wants to work the offense. Didn't need that 3. You're up by 20. Nice job by Merrill.
Jamie's done a great job defensively today.
And Grace.
Good outlet pass there by Jamie.
6 in the 4th with Grace. Grace showing up in the 4th offensively. That foul is going to go against Lee, I believe.
Checking into the Lady Tiger line, number 22, Elena Kemp. Checking into the Blue Haven line, number 34, Lyson Bowers.
Now I think everybody's played for Bluffton, Scott.
Oh, you're right. We got one that's not in my book here. So I'm not sure who 31 is. I think that's Natalie Lehrman.
Okay.
I think. Don't hold me to that. If she scores, we'll know.
Yeah. So we're rooting for her to score.
That's absolutely.
Nice pass. That's the right pass there.
Myers with the offensive board goes back out with it. Kit just inside the line, drains it.
And Kid's done everything right today.
She's had a nice game.
Yeah.
She really has.
She's made the right pass, played defense as she's doing now. Great job. And been the ball handler when needed.
Well, if she makes a free throw, we'll know who she is.
There we go.
It is Natalie. I was right.
I'm going to hold you to it.
Makes 1 and 2, gets in the book. Williams with another bucket. She's got 13. All right, who do we need? Sam Myers got to get in the book.
Great move.
Nice move by Kit. Lehrman in the paint. Barger with the... She can't get it to go. Williams comes out with it. 1:45 left. She launches a 3, short.
Good rebound.
Take it all the way. Take it all the way. We need to get it back around to Sam.
Yep, plenty of time here.
She's the only Tiger not in the book right now. Oh, I'm sorry, Zoe's not in the book yet either. $1:19 left. Tigers will maintain possession. Let's see, they keep pulling out.
They just keep pulling, Scott. We need everybody to get in the book.
Alexis Vineyard.
The bench is deep. Yep, right play there. That's the right play there.
Zoe will go to the line to shoot 2. She can get in the book if she can sink one of these. Short. Come on, Zoe. There we go. $1:15 left. See if we can break 70. That shot is well off the mark. Edwards with the shot. Cooper with the bucket, excuse me. 38 seconds to go.
A lot of offhand side.
Sam's going to get called for the foul. It'll go back to the direction of New Haven. Another kind of swung her elbow.
Yeah.
Vineyard with the foul. Edwards to the line. $69-47.
Rebound.
Lehrman. Vineyard.
Almost. Good fight for the ball there.
This should end it. Effort to the end of the buzzer. 69-47 is your final. Take a break, crunch some stats. Hopefully Coach will be back up to talk to us.
A wholesome place for your 7th grader to be active and meet new friends? Then bring your student to a Allen, Whitley, or Wells County for a free YMCA membership. At the Y, we help kids develop to their fullest potential through achievement, belonging, and character development, all while having a great time. We offer a free Y membership to 7th graders during a time when they can benefit most. Just bring proof of residency and 7th grade status with you to sign up. We can't wait to meet you at the Y.
Indiana Physical Therapy is your trusted choice in northern Indiana. For 30 years, we have treated all walks of life, from peewees to professionals and Olympians and everyone in between. As a patient, you can schedule at any of our 17 conveniently located clinics without a doctor's order, and we will communicate with your physician throughout your treatment. IPT is a cost-effective therapy provider who accepts all insurance plans. We offer the highest credentialed and most reputable staff in the area. We're open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and can schedule you the same day you call. You can find one of our 17 Indiana Physical Therapy locations near you. Choose IPT to get you back to work, life, and play today. Celebrating 30 years in business, Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice for physical therapy. Call 260-209-2464 or visit indianapt.com. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Bluffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Bluffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-6313. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated. Quality first home improvements.
69-47 is your final. Tigers are now 3-2 as they win going away. A little bit of a rough start. They've had a couple patchy spots, but for the most part, Tigers kept the pressure on and come away with a 22-point win. Here's the final stats for the Bulldogs. Norfleet with 2, Freeman for 2, Weekly 2, Cooper 2, Nard with 9, Bowers 10, and leading the way for the Bulldogs, Kayla Williams with 13 by the quarter, 13-16, 10-8. Tigers doing a nice job in the second half, limiting the Bulldogs to 18 points. For Bluffton, almost everybody got in the book. Barger and Lehrman both hit a free throw. Merrill Frank with a bucket in the fourth with 2. 4 Tigers finished with 4. Kit, Burchett, Myers, and Powers. 3 Tigers in double figures. Grace Miller with 11, 6 of them in the fourth quarter. Olivia King, 14. 4 in the first, 4 in the second, 6 in the third. And leading all scorers tonight, Emmy Boots. 4 in the first, 11 in the second, 7 in the third, as she made her way to the bench as the subs took over in the fourth. Emmy Boots, 21 on the night as the sophomore leads all scorers. Tigers by the quarter, 14-20, 20-15. 69 points on the evening for Bluffton as they get set for South Adams and Southern Wells on the road. We are not allowed to broadcast at South Adams, so we cannot cover that game. Jeff Crasian will call the Southern Wells game. That'll be on December 1st. And for sure, we will be back here on the 7th as the Tigers take on Woodland. Wabash, another game sandwiched in between some of those on the road. Well, let's take care of the WellsCountyVoice.com player of the game before Coach comes up. Pretty easy here. Yep. Emmy Boots, 21, as she just had her way, especially in the second quarter, and really paced the squad in the third to give the Tigers the lead for good.
And I'm wondering, Scott, how many more 20-point games will she have this season?
Well, imagine how many she'll have the rest of her career.
Exactly.
She's still just a sophomore. And Emmy, great job tonight. And the girls got it done. 69 points on the evening, winning by 22. So Emmy Boots is your WellsCountyVoice.com player of the game. We got a little bio sheet on Emmy tonight. Her favorite athlete, Stephen Curry. Favorite music artist is Russ. I don't know who Russ is. Do you know who Russ is?
I do, yes.
You do?
He's an artist, of course, but he's a mixture of rap and kind of pop. So
Rap and pop, okay. Rap and pop.
Yeah. Yep.
Is that a combo that's frequent, rap and pop?
To me, I don't think so. More would have been like rap and R&B, but I think he's more of like a pop star.
Most memorable basketball moment for Emmy is winning sectionals last year, of course.
Very memorable.
Favorite food is El Camino. Favorite TV show, Grey's Anatomy. Favorite sports movie, Remember the Titans. Pre-game ritual. What was your pre-game ritual?
I think as a team, we just kind of sat together and said a little prayer, and I think
okay,
that was
nice. Her pre-game ritual is jam out to music. So Merle Frank also had her bio. Her pre-game ritual is listening to music. So what's technically the difference between jamming out to music and just listening to music?
I think listening to music kind of gets you into the more of a game type spirit or mode. Jamming out to music is kind of with your friends, jamming out to music before the game. We did that a couple times.
Okay.
I think a lot more times than I think.
I'm not quite sure I understand that difference, but we'll go. Somebody does.
Yeah, exactly. At least she does.
She does, right. So Emmy Boots, player of the game, favorite music artist, Russ, Stephen Curry. All right, here's Meryl. Since we talked about Meryl, let's give her some of her bio. Favorite athlete, Colin Randall. I don't know who Colin Randall is.
He plays here at Bluffton.
Okay,
so.
all right.
He's on the boys' team, I believe.
Okay.
Yep.
So we'll know all about that on Saturday.
Yep.
Her favorite moment, winning sectionals. Favorite music artist, Khalid. I don't know who Khalid is. Boy, I'm really showing my age here. Who's Khalid?
He is a pop star.
He's a pop star. No rap.
No rap,
Khalid,
just pop.
Okay. Favorite college team for Merrill is Purdue, and favorite college team for Emmy is Notre Dame. So there we
go. Emmy had a great game. I just don't like her favorite athlete. As a LeBron fan, he's more of a rival to me, but I guess I'll accept it. She plays more like.
You can't go wrong with it. I mean,
if you're it depends on who you're asking. If you're asking me, yes, you can go wrong with it. But I think she plays more like a LeBron James. If you were to ask me, she gets in there. She gets her tough shots made, and she doesn't get enough foul calls. I don't think LeBron doesn't get enough foul calls. So you can see the comparisons there. Her free throw percentage.
You're killing me, Marcus. LeBron doesn't get enough foul calls.
He doesn't get enough foul calls, which is probably best for him to. Considering what he's shooting at the line, Emmy would make her free throws. LeBron, you can't count on. So
Tigers were 15 from 20. I'm still reeling over LeBron does not get enough foul calls.
He doesn't.
LeBron gets, every time he gets touched, the foul gets called. New Haven was 5 for 12 from the line. Tigers were 15 for 26. And Marcus will forever gauge his players by LeBron. That's always the standard, isn't it?
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah.
Again, a reminder, boys will not be in action tomorrow as that game has been moved into January. They will be in action on Saturday. They'll be taking on Bluffton here at the Tiger Den. Final here is 69-47. Boots with 21. Olivia King with a very nice night, 14. Scoring evenly, 4, 4, and 6. Grace Miller, 3 in the first, 2 in the second, 6 in the fourth. She was a perfect 5 for 5 from the line.
Coach is making his
way up. Coach is making his way over.
And we saw Olivia King, our first outing, broadcasting the game, have a nice game as well. She started off the game really hot, knocking down a couple of jump shots, and I think she just plays well. And it's so tough. I wonder for Coach, him managing all the good guards he has on his team from top to bottom. They all play very well, and they're all dependable.
I want to welcome back Coach Grau. Coach coming off a 22-point win tonight, 69-47. Coach, I thought you were not going to call a timeout. I don't think you called the first one until the fourth quarter. I'm thinking he's going to go the whole game and not call a timeout.
Well, we had a lot of things to work on, but I really wanted our girls to kind of fight through some things tonight and see if they could figure it out on their own a little bit. We got off to a slow start again, kind of similar to what it was Friday. And we just weren't sharp at times. And, I give New Haven a lot of credit. They play really hard, very scrappy, tough to play against because it was kind of helter-skelter a little bit. And we didn't respond to it very well in the first half. I thought we got a little bit out of sorts. And so we just kind of need to settle down and play our pace, play our tempo, play smarter, take care of the basketball, and things went a lot better in the second half.
I know we made the comment a couple of times that we just wanted to see get the ball out up top, set the offense up, slow the pace down a little bit, work the clock a little bit.
We were having trouble recognizing whether to go or whether to slow down in the half court because there were so many open gaps, and all of a sudden the gap's gone because they're quick. And so I didn't mind us attacking. I wanted us to attack, and which we did a pretty good job of. But we have to do it smart and under control. And I think that's difficult when you're getting, pushed to go quick, and they're pushing the tempo. So it speeds you up a little bit, and then it causes you to make mistakes. So I told our girls, I said, you got to play your tempo. Don't allow their quickness and speed to speed you up. You just play how you want to play. Don't play to what you're being forced to try to play.
Talk a little bit about, this is the second game that we've been at. Not a lot of 3 attempts. Is that by design, or are things just not opening up for you from the outside?
I don't, I think that the way teams are playing us, it's given us opportunities to score layups. We're really getting shots at the rim, honestly. So I don't know if it's by design. I think we're just taking what the defense gives us, to be honest with you. I don't know. What do we hit? 1 or 2 threes tonight, maybe?
I got you for one 3. Alyssa hit a 3 in the third.
Yeah, she had we had a nice drive.
I don't know that there was a lot of other attempts. Honestly.
No, I don't think we probably took about 3
I think
or 4.
Olivia took one.
Yeah, but even there were a couple times tonight where we could have taken it, but they gave us a lane, and so we drove it. But we also want to take threes when it's smart. You can shoot a 3 anytime, but we want to do it when it's on a drive and a kick out or post, catches it, turns, faces, maybe kicks it out to the opposite side of the floor. Those are all things that we've just got to try to keep working on to get better.
They got into double bonus pretty quickly, I think, at both halves. Does that change anything, knowing?
You mean us? You mean us?
Yeah,
shooting
you guys were shooting in double bonus pretty early, I think, at both halves. Do you approach your offense any differently knowing that you've got that double bonus advantage?
When you know that every time they foul, you're going to go to the free throw line, you want to be aggressive and go to the basket because hopefully you're going to get a foul call and you can score while the clock stopped. I don't know. What were we from the free throw line?
I had 15 for 26.
Okay, so we shot a lot of free throws. Again, I think that's the second game in a row where we've shot over 25 free throws, which is good. We want to make more than the other team attempts, but unfortunately – we probably fouled.
You did that tonight. You did that tonight, by the way.
Yeah, so, those are things where I thought we were going to hit the 70 mark, but we didn't quite get it. So,
well, our goal up here, Coach, from this view was for everyone on a team to score tonight. Because this was the second game that I've been at.
You kept popping some JV kids off the bench.
And we couldn't keep up. So this is the second game I've seen.
Like if Sam scores, everybody's in the book. And Natalie comes out and Alexis comes out.
Right.
It's the second game I've seen you go deep into your bench even early into the game.
Well, we're trying to give some kids some playing experience. We're trying to recognize who can handle situations. There's some situations are handling pretty well, and other times we struggle a little bit. So I want us to make sure that we're, recognizing and figuring out who can play when and in what positions. And so we're trying a lot of things right now to kind of see where we're at. I think we're pretty comfortable with our first 6 or 7, and then after that, the rotation is we're still trying to figure that out. But I have confidence in all of our girls that are just the varsity. They just sometimes lose confidence in themselves a little bit when things don't go their way. So we just got to kind of, keep them positive and keep them working hard and keep them improving.
Three girls in double figures tonight. Obviously, Emmy had a big night, 21 points. Olivia, 14. Grace with kind of a silent 11.
Okay.
But, the one girl tonight that kind of stood out to me, not going to have a ton of points, but Elena Kitt, I thought, had a nice night tonight.
Yeah, she plays very well defensively for us, handles the ball. She got in a few situations tonight where she got sped up a little bit and kind of struggled there in the first half, where she had a couple turnovers right in a row there, and we had to kind of get her out, calm her down, and say, okay, you got to go back and you got to play. And she did a very nice job the second half of really finding the right tempo. One thing I was trying to talk to her about at the end was, we were really trying to get her to, again, play at her pace. Don't play at the pace they're trying to push you at. So speed up, slow down, change a pace and change a direction is very difficult to guard. But if you're always on the same direction and the same pace, you're easier to guard. So we want to try to change pace, change direction, so defenders are, kind of caught off guard.
So coming into some conference games, on the road to South Adams, on the road to Southern Wells, how do things change once conference play starts?
Well, nothing really changes. Conference games are big, obviously, just like every game. We treat every game the same, honestly. I know that sounds kind of cliche, but we really do. I mean, we just try to approach every game and try to get better. With the conference game, I want us to see us take, more steps. We're going to practice tomorrow. We'll be off Thursday, of course, and we'll come in Friday morning. We play Friday night. It's kind of a tough night to play, day after Thanksgiving, but we've been doing it every year, so we're kind of used to it now.
Does that mean no one can go Black Friday shopping when you
No.
play?
No, probably not. They can go this weekend or go Saturday or Sunday or something. So
you feel like you've got some kind of momentum at your back now? You put together a couple wins in a row?
Maybe a little bit. I'd like to see us play a little more consistently still. We're still trying to work on that. Winning the sectional last year kind of, awakened all of your opponents' eyes, and then you're going to get everybody's best shot. And so we have to be prepared for that, and we're not really used to that. And so it's a new thing for us. It's a good thing, but it's one of those things where, we're not last year's team. We're this year's team. And unfortunately, we have to deal with the expectations from what last year's team did to this year.
Yep, that's certainly true.
And so what we have to do is we have to be ready to play every single night. And, we're going to get people's best shot, whether we like it or not. And I want that. And that makes our girls better. So hopefully we'll be able to continue to improve and play better.
All right, Coach. Thanks for stopping up. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Thanks, guys. Have a good, happy Thanksgiving.
Yep, you as well. That'll wrap things up here at the Tiger Den. 69-47 is your final. Emmy Boots, your WellsCountyVoice.com player of the game. Any final thoughts, Marcus?
Nope. Great game. Great win by the Tigers tonight.
We'll be back on the air Saturday as the boys start up. They will take on Blackford. No game tomorrow as that game has been pushed out. So happy Thanksgiving to everybody. And enjoy your family. And we will see you in a few days. I'm Scott Mentzer. Marcus Morgan, as always, helping me out. Have a great night.